Hi, I'm Kelsey. I am a medicinal aromatherapist and a teacher, among other things. And I'm excited to chat with you about medicinal grade essential oils made from the wood and bark of trees. So I have 8 essential oils here to talk about and their unique individual benefits. But before I go into that, just in general, wood and bark essences, these are going to be really great for feeling protected, helping with safety, feeling like they're very uplifting. A lot of times they can help address skin issues, whether that is on the physical level or on the spiritual, emotional, mental level. A lot of them are amazing for addressing wounds on a different level. So yeah, you should have at least one of these in your kit if you don't already. Highly recommend. So before I go into the individual properties, so just as a reminder, if you're watching my channel, you know by now I work with Wisdom of the Earth. These are medicinal therapeutic grade essential oils. They're hand ceremonially poured in Sedona, Arizona. And this is a woman-owned company, a very small staff, and very much about grassroots. They know personally who all their farmers are around the world that we source these oils from. And a lot of them are either organic or biodynamic or wild crafted. So super high vibrational. Just I'm obsessed with them. If you're interested, you can purchase them on my website. There's a link below, anthroangel.com. And if you have any questions about which essential oil is right for you or need help with anything, just please message below or reach out to me on my website. So without further ado, we have 8 of them. So the first one that wanted to come forward is Guaiacwood. So this is a pretty rare essence. I don't think I've found it anywhere else. So Guaiacwood, beautiful tree based in South America, and so many properties. But this is really great for grief of the heart. So I've been going through loss, transitions, trauma. This is such a beautiful balm for calming the central nervous system, opening up the heart, and also really great for anti-aging. So again, that skin, particularly for our older generations, our elders who have deep-seated wrinkles. And the other thing about Guaiacwood, so I don't know if you can see in the video, but it's pretty thick. So there's a couple different things you can do. You can either hold it in your hands and warm it up for a few minutes, or you can put it in hot water, not boiling, but just a hot mug of water to heat up. Or what I do is I take a chopstick, a really beautiful ceremonial chopstick that my aunt has from Korea, or you can take a feather, the tip of a feather, and you can dip it in and dig out the essence and apply it. So just a little side note about Guaiacwood, don't be afraid to use her. She's amazing. Also hugely amazing for a meditation essence. So if you're one of those people that has a hard time sitting still, there's a monkey mind going, Guaiacwood is really good for helping you to calm down, be at peace, and feel protected to go deep in your meditations. Love her. And next we have Anise Raven. So it's a beautiful essence that we source from Madagascar, a farmer there. And Anise Raven, similar to Ravensara, and really great for hormones and supporting harmonious hormones. So particularly women that are going through menopause or have PMS can really help to harmonize the hormones and reduce some of the symptoms that we have from that. Really amazing for digestion, gas, circulation, all kinds of things. It has a beautiful licorice scent to it, so so good. So if you're a fan of the licorice scent, I really recommend this one. It's so beautiful. Yeah. And then third, we have Linaloe Wood. So this is a beautiful tree that is from Mexico. And this is really great for skin conditions. So acne, bruises, wounds, also great for wrinkles as well. So if you're not a fan of the thick Guaiacwood, Linaloe can be really great for that. It's also great for inflammation and for uplifting the spirit. So, so good. So a lot of times when I'm in that afternoon slump, or if I'm going to go work out and I don't have a lot of energy, I'll use some Linaloe Wood and work with her to help bring in some joy and bring in some energy. So in that sense, she's an aphrodisiac. So it's not necessarily in a sexual sense, but aphrodisiac for life. So really beautiful. Love her. Next, we have cinnamon bark. So a lot of you are probably very familiar with cinnamon bark. So just as a side note, she is a hot essence. So I have a link below about a 101 for working with hot essences and how to work with them. Yeah, be mindful of that. Cinnamon bark, what can I say? She's a powerhouse, highly antiviral, particularly working with parasites, worms, gout, those kinds of things. Also really great for gum, so for gums issues as well. Be careful with her because she is a hot essence. Watch the video if you're going to work with her that way. But similarly, cinnamon bark is a relative of cassia bark as well. So both of these are really great for working on relationships. So if you feel like you can't fully be in a relationship, whether that's on a romantic or friendship or colleague level, and you feel like you always have these old patterns working through you, these old thought patterns, or your body experienced trauma in relationships, so it reacts in a certain way. Cinnamon bark is really great for helping to get rid of that, to bring them to surface, helping to burn away. This is a hot essence, so helping get the chi energy going, moving through emotions and not sitting with them and letting them marinate, but lovingly allowing them to come up, deal with them, be compassionate and gentle and loving and kind with yourself, but at the same time be like, you gotta go. So cinnamon bark, really great for that. Next, fifth, we have Buddha wood. This is one of my favorites. I love Buddha wood. So again, it like its namesake, it reminds me of the essences of Buddha. Really great for meditation. So if you want to meditate and connect on a deeper level with Buddha or your own inner Buddha, this is really, really great. Yeah, definitely one of those. She has such a deep, earthy, protective scent, almost like you're sticking your head inside of the trunk of the tree. Somewhat like if you stick your head inside a cedar chest and you have those warm, vibrant energies come around you, very similar to that. Yeah, really great for inflammation as well. So very calming things down, making you relax. So yeah, really, really love Buddha wood. One of my favorites. Highly recommend. Yeah, especially if you want to open up your spiritual and psychic awareness. Next we have camphor white. So it's a beautiful essence that we source from China. And camphor white, you might see with a lot of essences say it smells like camphor. Well, this is camphor. Highly recommend you to have this in your kit, if anything else. And this is really great as an overall dealing with congestion, pain, circulation, getting things moving. I put her on my stomach just a few minutes ago I can feel myself a little stuffed up. It's very humid and wet where I am, so it's a lot of drainage and all that stuff. So really helping with that, helping with the healthy metabolism. So again, getting things moving, getting things going. Really, really adore this essence. So good. Again, like that earthy, safe, yet energizing scent. And next we have Cedarwood Atlas. So we have 4 different kinds of cedar woods. So Cedar Atlas reminds me, it's very similar to the Himalayan cedar wood if you have that one in your kit. But Atlas is a little bit more joyful and she keeps saying sister, like the younger sister of like joy, expansion, whereas the Himalayan, it's the higher altitude, so it's more serious and like, yes, we must be spiritual, whereas not necessarily, but Atlas is more playful in terms of spirituality. So let's get up and dance. Instead of sitting down and meditating, let's dance our meditation. Let's walk through the forest and let's be curious and vibrant in how we are moving about in our spiritual journeys. So also Cedarwood is really great for adrenals, for lymphatic system, for hair loss. So if you're experiencing hair loss, particularly if it's related to hormones, this is really great. And I've actually used this with my partner. So last month we've been using Cedarwood. He has thinning hair. He's not balding, but thinning. So we've been putting Cedarwood on his hair, his area right here, and it's actually working. So now everybody is different. So you have to take each person, each case differently, but I was really excited to actually see it works. And so, yeah, again, this is an aphrodisiac, a heart opener about dancing, experience life. Highly recommend Cedarwood Atlas. So good. And last but not least, we have Rosewood. So some of you are probably familiar with Rosewood, that in the middle of the wood, it's a bright reddish pink. So again, hence the name Rosewood, as the kind of a rose color in the middle. And again, this is a really good one to pair for grief, especially with heartache, breakups, loss, those kinds of things. So yeah, Guaiacwood, Rosewood, and also lime are really great for people that are dealing with grief and loss in their lives. So the other thing about rosewood, again, can support as a major antiviral, antifungus, antibacterial. It's just a powerhouse. Helps with dermatitis, candida. So if you're dealing with that, yeah, just super amazing. It helps with calming the central nervous system. Also can help with jet lag. So again, it really wants to protect you and help you feel stable and nourished and get rid of anything that is holding you back. And just has a beautiful light scent. So good. So compared to, that if you want more earthy grounding scents, I would go for the Buddha wood and the Guaiacwood and the Cedar Wood. And if you want more light scents that give you energy but also protection to move forward, the Rosewood, Linaloe Wood, and yeah, Anise Raven as well. Those are amazing. So thank you so much for watching. These are just giving you a little introduction to some wood and bark essences. Again, if you have any questions, please leave me a comment below. Reach out to me on my website. You can shop on my website. And happy anointing. Thank you so much for watching to the end.